Ooh. Here we go. There it is. Share.
6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey. What? Actually, it's the trade. This window. The what? I put it in the chat, the link. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to. It don't matter, man. You don't want niggas to scout you. I don't care. I'm gonna switch it up on their ass.
Time is precious, I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' this platinum every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down, down. You spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down. From the top of the top, when I watch her go down, she got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be down. It's going down. She got me throwing my money up. It's going down, down. Shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a number one fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes make them.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions.
All right, fam, let's have fun, man. It's just me and you. Like Tony, no Diddy. Let's go. I hope I can kick.
Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set
Can you
for a
kick
good
still,
one.
bro?
And we are underway in downtown Detroit. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Williams going to throw on the first play. This one taken in by Odunze. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender.
Yeah, Captain Jack.
It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Hey, volunteer.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the right side, caught by Burton.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
When you put plays like this,
DeAndre Swift. That's the Swift I know right there. That's the Swift I know. Let's go,
you better
fellas.
bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Third down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he will score. Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Good play.
To kick off for Chicago.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. First carry now for Jameer Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
180.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jameer Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 15 yards through the air. First down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Go tonight. 12, 12, 180. Listen. Like
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball. But no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
5, like 20.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Now a 3rd and 2.
180.
Now, Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20.
It's a gain of 22.
22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
We go tonight. What's that? 180. Hey, tonight.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Cut. 120. What's that?
Once again, it's Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
On play action, Goff flush to his right. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
White 20.
Right there, baby.
What's that?
Now Gibbs. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up. Can they cash it in on 3rd and goal?
What's that?
They'll go play action with Goff. And this
Oh,
is
my God.
incomplete on 3rd down.
That's me.
Teams
I did that. That's my fault.
all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight
I
red
threw it
zone,
wrong.
you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this.
I still can't kick.
After failing on 3rd. Well, no excuses
hard.
here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
What is it on?
To throw is Williams. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So after 1, it's the Bears off to the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. Now here's the longtime star in the league, Zeke Elliott. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
1st and 10. They'll put Loveland in motion. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. That pass is caught by Burton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Open man left side, that's Zacchaeus. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
They'll put Loveland in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's out left and completes to Burton. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Now give to Zeke out of the gun. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That is caught to the goal line and in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. For Loveland, the first tight end taken back in the April draft. His first touchdown in the NFL.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Makes the score Bears 14, Lions nothing.
Let me get my phone.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no return here. This is the touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What? Like 20.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
2nd and 10.
Hey, 76. 70, right 20. Turbo set.
To throw is Goff. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And his offense is going to be all
But
set up.
I meant to go to the back.
And a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Handoff Ezekiel Elliott heading left. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
A play fake. Now Williams forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 20. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hand off here to Zeke. And he will get into the end zone. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Chicago. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kick is good. Makes the score Bears 41, Lions nothing. Santos to kick off for
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cut. 180.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Stevenson on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. 2nd down and 3.
Here we go. 120. What's that?
Throwing, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Brady Jarrett. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Goff. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And after that last incomplete completion. It's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. He'll start this on the ground with Elliott. The ball comes out. The Lions have got it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Like, hey, lift!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in. And
4 points out of left on the floor.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. That one swung out to Elliott. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams.
Should have been
Here
picked.
down the field will fall incomplete.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll put Loveland in motion. Throwing on second down. Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this.
Still
It's the
got work to
National
do.
Football League on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Whoa. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Got. Like 20. Got.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He'll work forward for a couple. C.J. Edwards there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7.
We go tonight. Like 20.
On play action. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Got. 12. Like 20. Got.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Escaping to his left. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
What? 20. Got.
To throw is Goff. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run back. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Oh, that was a terrible call, dude.
It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35.
She should have been low.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field. A little...
Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete to Elliott. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Williams.
Oh, my God.
And on 3rd down,
Oh, my God. 2 people dropped the ball. 2 people dropped the ball. Punt that
And it's going to lead to 4th
2
down.
people dropped interceptions.
So the hope is your
That's
1
crazy.
3rd down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
On 4th down, the Bears send out their 2nd-year man, Torrey Taylor, to punt. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
What you doing, Chris? Hush, Zeus. Hush, Zeus. Hush. You ready, man? Playing as bad as I'm playing, we got to try to get in this thing, man. I can't even hit a field goal. That's terrible.
First and 10 now from the 36. Now, Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
180.
They run with the former there, David Montgomery. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these
For a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
A run here with Homer. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Now Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. You do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
What is up? Vegas!
To throw is Williams.
Damn, that should have been picked. I'm waiting on that shit. Good beat.
Damn. Was the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
To return, it's Jackson. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Their own 27-yard line.
I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last long. What happens the time in the obvious? Don't help for the
I got you. 20. What's that?
On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
We go tonight. Like 20.
So 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tonight. 80.
On play action, Goff. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown, Amon-Ra gives the Lions a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Like 20.
Here's Goff. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2.
Like 20.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's to the running back, David Montgomery. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Here we go. 76. 76.
On first down, it's Goff. That is caught by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll run it with Homer. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard. Straight ahead, it's Elliott. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here's first and 10. To throw, it's Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Williams to throw on second down. A toss left side, caught by his running back, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Here's Williams now to throw.
Bullshit. I knew he was going right there. I should have picked that. I'm rusty as fuck. That would have been a pick to the house.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Right. Very.
A play fake. Now Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it here with Zeke. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Again, here's Zeke. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Santos' kick is good. And the Bears add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball?
I think I got my new stadium.
Tack on 3 and extend.
Because it don't look like Ford Field.
Following the made field
Yeah, this is my new stadium. They did give me my new stadium.
And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's to the right
That's the
side.
wrong damn button. I ain't touched for open
Isaac
all the
Tasman
way
was the
down
intended
to
target.
the street.
It's 2nd
Crazy.
down.
That's the
Defense
wrong
has a
button.
chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
This throw, left side, for Tasman. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
On third and short, it's Browning. This one complete. It's to Slaw. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Here's first down.
19, 65 cat. Go.
Throwing again, it's Browning. This one intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run, and it's Elliott. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The toss here to Zeke. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Chicago.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
On the give, it's Elliott. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
On the ground, it's Homer. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Bears 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Bears.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.